Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long was 1975.
This is Goldeneye 007 on the Xbox Series S. Pretty sure you're all familiar with this game and the history behind it and how long it has taken for us to get to this point here. So I'm playing this on the Series S, so obviously that means it's on the Series X, it's on Xbox One. You can only get it on Game Pass at the moment, so that's kind of a bit sucky, but then I've got Game Pass, so it's kind of not a bit sucky. It's also on the Switch, which makes sense because of its Nintendo, and it's Microsoft, or Rare, which is Microsoft, so there's no PlayStation version of it. But then you would know that if you know the convoluted history behind this version of the game, which is a remaster of the original released by Nintendo but developed by Rare in 1997 on the N64, went on to break fucking loads of records and became basically the best first-person shooter console game of all time. It revolutionized it. I think it revolutionized it on PCs as well, because everyone was playing catch up with the mechanics of, you know, individual shots and pieces of people's parts of their body and how they would react, and, you know, headshots and stuff like that. The guns, although they weren't licensed, were absolutely fantastic. Obviously based on Pierce Brosnan's first and best, you could argue only, good Pierce Brosnan Bond movie, Goldeneye, released in 1995 after a 6-year hiatus of Bond movies. My brother had an N64 back in the day, and because back then you would just walk into a store and buy a game. There was no pre-order guff and shit like that, and I worked in East Street, so we'll go with Secret Agent. I've not played this in ages. I worked in East Street down the road from Pink Planet. Rest in peace, Pink Planet. They no longer exist in this country, and I bought it for him knowing it would be the only way I would get to play it. Neutralize all alarms, bungee jump from the platform, like the movie basically. The presentation, even though, you know, it's a game that is that old, it's just, this is why it was so far ahead of everything else at the time. It's just superb, as is the music. Anyway, I bought it for him and came home and said, look, I'll give it to you, but only in the condition that I can play it a bit. And I knew, you know, where I get to play it, and he let me play it because I came home from work before him, and so yeah, he'd let me play it for a bit every night, and yeah, fell in love with it. Later on, he'd take it over to my mate's house, and we had big couch co-op, you know, death matches and stuff like that, which he was also fucking famous for, and the number of people who simply played this game for that, can't be our job, yeah, it was on a whole other level. I mean, other first-person shooters like Medal of Honor on the PlayStation 1 clearly, why am I reading this guff, pinched a lot of these gameplay mechanics, and it was to their credit. Yeah, fantastic, absolutely fantastic. It was originally going to be a on-rail shooter, wasn't it, on the SNES, I believe. But yeah, so anyway, this was remastered and going to be released around about 2007, maybe 2010, something like that. And then because so many people had parts of the rights, like Microsoft, Nintendo, and obviously the movie company, it just fell through, absolutely fell through. But, points for the quote, hurrah, the big knobs got around the table and they yanked it out the fire. So they finally cut a deal, and we are all better for it. Is there anything you can, right, so top left bumper is that, left stick, strafe, forward, backwards, right stick, move around, right shoulder, fire, Y, change weapon, judo jump, and then B, duck, B, stand up, X, A, don't know, bottom right hand corner. Then why am I explaining or describing this game to you? You all know what this is. So it's basically just a shiny polished, you know, HD version of Goldeneye, which I'm fine with. But also, wasn't the code, or the near finished product I should say, released, or done, well, you lucky bastard, on the internet last year? And then if you had a, so you've had a 360 development kit, or a really good PC, you you could play it. And then obviously, as I said, the deal got done, and yeah, it came out. Right, so wasn't this the first game to have a sniper rifle in it? I raised my voice because it's a question mark. Oh, they're up here. My bad, forgot that this happens. Who's that? Where's that? Why is that? Knock knock. Oh, he's coming around this way, is he? Not as stupid as I remember. More bulletproof than I remember. The controls are super tight. Obviously having two sticks is an absolute bloody joy, and the fact that when you hold this down it doesn't self-center. That bloody little stick on the N64 Trident pad, that was a horrible pad. Come on, we can all admit it. Stand up. Real agents stand. Why am I pressing down on the left analog stick? There's no run, Dave. Oh, is there? No, there is. No, there isn't. I don't know. Anyway, so then a few years ago, well, 10, 12, to capitalise on the success of, or the nostalgia, I should say, of the original Goldeneye, Activision released a game called Goldeneye, didn't they? On the Wii. It's not terrible. I quite like it. I have a soft spot for it. Gameplays of it. Why is that guy still alive? Even just firing off his silenced gun, it's just a thing of nostalgia. Who, where, what, why stuff. Oh. Anyway, yeah, so they released that, and you know, kind of make out, you know, GoldenEye's back, so it's an iconic split-screen multiplayer, and completely kind of tried to pass it off as being basically a GoldenEye remake as such. And it's alright, but it was not. I like it on the Wii because the motion controls actually work on it. And then it was called Reloaded and Polished and HDrized released on 360 and PlayStation 4, and I have that as well. But twas not GoldenEye. 'Tis a fine bar in English, but sure is no pool. Ooh. Right, so obviously your health is you watch. Your Amiga. Did I see him? You forget as well how good the music was on the N64. Considering it wasn't cartridge. Considering it was cartridge. I'll have to do a chop zone in a minute. Not now. What are you doing? Oh, good times. Good times. If you don't like this game, there's something wrong with you. And as I say, people will say it's aged really, really badly. It has not aged really, really badly. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a thing now, would it? Here, in this form. People wanted this for a bloody long time. Right, you can do the whole walk behind the truck thing, can't you? Not that you really need to. Not on this skill level. Oh, hang on. Got to open the other door. It's a bloody airlock. Oh, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to run in. Guns blazing. Tits ahoy. Come on. Oh, I've got to be a little bit more reserved with my ammunition, haven't I? Oh, that's right. Don't turn the alarm off. You should kind of sneak up there, shouldn't you? And then... who's around? Line them up. Where? What? Why? How? Who? Things? Stuff. Oh, shite. I wasn't paying any attention whatsoever. Shocking. Shocking. How do the continues work in this? I can't remember. It's been so long since I... Oh, a little death scene there. This is a metaphor what actually happened to Bond if they ever go woke. They almost went there a little bit in the last one. Skip, 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 skip to the end. But they got such bad feedback, they stopped. Neutralise all arms, 20 from right, okay. Like I said, it's been bloody ages since I played this. Why am I doing that again? You gonna start me all the way back. Oh yeah, story for the movie and stuff. Skip, 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 skip to the end. Did he have a gun? Yes, there we go. See, obviously they didn't license the guns. The fact that you got licensed guns is weird, isn't it? Like, well, you know, I want to use your guns in the game. Well, you have to pay the right. But they kill people. That's how I get in the house. Come up the stairs then. You know what, the AI is pretty good really. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, or remembered it being, I should say. So there is no run, I imagine it. You're just somewhere perfectly between leisurely walk and run as your natural speed. Oh. Oh look, it's all open and shit. Get carried away, I know. Lock-on is awful. Remember being better. Wow, it didn't blow them all up. Oh. Yeah, these controls are badass. Where is he? Is he up there? No. It's probably the bloke in there, isn't it? That's right, I said in him. What are you going to do about it? Do you know, when you actually get inside the building, I'm not saying I will, but that level, I just love the first level. I spent so much time on the first level. Right, I'm going to leg it, providing I can open the door. Baby steps, Dave, baby steps. So we do want to stay behind the truck then, don't we? Which is how we neutralise the alarm, I guess. Check it out, I am actually James, look how small the wheels are. Maybe not. Yeah, lock the door and hope they don't have blasters. Oh shit, this could be a problem. No, it's not. Ooh. Well, I don't need to do the alarm anymore, do I? Right. Oh yes, satisfying memories. Who's shooting at me? I'm going to strafe. That's what you do. Oh, epic sauce. I might have to do a few more gameplays of this. I'm going upstairs. Where did he go? No, don't. That, yeah, I wonder if you can adjust it. The sensitivity is tits. Really bad. See what I mean? many of them are there? A lot. You would hope so, mind. Well, for them, not for you. I got enough death for everyone. Shut the doors behind you. It's only good manners. Yeah, that really could use some tweaking. Not a massive problem. You know, there are worse problems in the world. It's a first world problem, shall we say. But it could. A touch overkill? I think not. He's blocking it. Where's the very precise location we have to go on down to jump? Have I shot enough alarms? Do you even shoot them? Do you just turn them off? Don't know. The fact that you could shoot all stuff as well like this was groundbreaking back in the day. Oh, we go. Oops. Forgot to attach my bungee. Wrong hole. Wrong hole. Anyway, just a quick little goof around on Goldeneye 007 because I've waited bloody ages to play this on a modern system with decent controls, and yeah, does not disappoint. Can't wait to play some more of this. Anyways, also, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you're like me and you've just got your hands on this. And what do you think? And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.